Hi. Nervous. I'm nervous. Ah, she wasn't in a very good mood this morning. What was up? You seemed a bit sad, a bit sort of back to complaining, listing out all your complaints. That thing you used to do. Uh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. No. Okay. So I bought the Pix thing, for Shutterstock. Oh shit! I forgot to put my garbage. Oh no, did I? Can't remember. Um, yeah. No, I bought the thing from Shutterstock. I was a bit worried about the Australian dollar going down. That's the picking up the garbage in the background. If you can hear it above Stumpy, oh God, he talks. He just talks. There's another bird across the road, oh, maybe 30 metres away, 20 metres away, something like that. You can see him feeding in the tree. Stumpy's there feeding too, talking to him. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I bought the uh, I bought the thing from Shutterstock. Yeah, 50 bar, 40, 44 bucks. I bought I was on a sort of a plan. Somehow still on that plan. Um, yeah, and I found what you do is when you buy those things, you just make sure there are no promotions online. Yeah, you just type in like Shutterstock promotions, and if they're there, you try them. And I tried a couple, two or three, and I finally got one to work. It was only 10%, but it's better than nothing, eh? For a few clicks, a few mouse clicks, it was. I think it took it from $48 down to $44, something like that. Yeah, it's just $4 or $5. For a couple of clicks, why not? Yeah, so I've got them. I've got 12 images I can get from them, but I won't download them yet. I've got them. I can use them anytime in the next 12 months. So really, the only expenses I think I should have left are the email service, which would be $20, and advertising. And that's it. I've still got to finish. I've got to do the website. I haven't finished that yet. But it's shit. It's just about done. I don't know how long ago did I start it. 3 weeks? Wouldn't know. It wouldn't be much more than that. Maybe a month. Uh, Look at that. I did a whole presentation to you in before. I do stuff all every day. I'm not doing much. Yeah, I'm just dragging my feet. I just can't believe it's possible that it'll work. Probably won't. Boy, I don't know whether I'll do another, put me on there or not. I don't know whether it's worth it. Go to all that trouble and then, they just say, I might just redo it, the way I've done it. Don't know yet. Today I'll just do some. I'll do another download with pics on it for little ones. Like under the bed and have a picture of a bed with an arrow there. Yeah, um, yeah. So that's all done. Nervous. Yeah, I was actually I've been chatting to. I commented on a thing from the Money GPS because I follow all the market news, and the guy responded. He responds to most. Anyway, I responded back yesterday and I said, look, he's trying to sell an ebook. This is how they sell their book. They write a book, same as I've done, and we try and sell it in any which way we can, and it's just almost impossible to sell a book. Unless you're a bookseller. Anyway, I suggest, and he always says, look, go if you really like this presentation, give me a thumbs up. It helps me get to the top of Google or the top of YouTube. And also go over and check out my ebook at Amazon. There's a facility there where you can just flick through the pages and read what's there and blah, blah, blah. I said to him yesterday, because he had this graph, they call it a chart, of really interesting graph of the sort of shows market action and something. It was really interesting, for people that like markets. And I suggested, look, if you had a subscription site, people would, could log in and look at it. And if you had, like you had several graphs that were interesting on a 45-day free trial, and if they liked it after a while, they could subscribe to it. But anyway, he wrote back and said, yeah, thanks, I understand, thanks for your kind words and all that sort of thing. Because I said, I wish you well, I support you. And he said, now, I'll probably get down to that later on. But anyway, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I thought, no, fuck that. I'm going to respond again today. And so I said, no, what I was really thinking was, I'd heard this guy who ran a similar service to him. And he spoke to a client, and the client said, look, I'm really busy, I haven't got time to look at all this. I'm interested, but I haven't got time to look at all this. So I thought, yeah, fair enough. And that's what I suggested. Yeah, why not just have a site where you can look at the charts. I say, oh, yeah, you might check them out once, Friday night having a beer or something, have a look at the charts. And you've got, little notes, he makes little notes explaining the movements. And okay, and then if they wanted to know more, they could go into it further into his site and get an excerpt of his book explaining it in detail. So in other words, what I was saying is just cut your book up. I'll just send an email today or a comment. And I said, yeah, just chop your book up. And I said, yeah, so I don't know what you're selling it for at Amazon, but if you've got somebody coming onto your subscription site for $2 a month, it's $24 a year, it's $72 in 3 years. I'd reckon you make a lot more money out of that than you would out of selling your ebook. Just a thought. And you read it in bits and pieces. And okay, you've got to get your mind around the fact that it won't be sequential. It'll be all over the place, but at least you get it sold. I thought anyway. But anyway, I was quite. And then I had an addendum there, and I think at the end it said, yeah, sorry to be a pain. I'm trying to hype myself up for my own marketing madness online. Yeah, but it was, it's just, because I often look at them and I think, yeah, why am I going to buy that? I'm really cruel. Just as cruel as, and that helps me in my thinking. I'm just really fucking cruel. It's like, yeah, that's all well and good. I'm sure it's good. Yep. But why do I want it? And why would I even bother going to Amazon to have a look at it? Convince me. And there's no convincing. That's why I said I was really attracted by this graph that I saw. And I thought, well, if you had a site with, 10, 15 of these graphs, really interesting with notes on them, I'd go and have a look at that. And I bet you if I went in there after the 45 days, I think $2 a month, yeah, I might use it. It's a good site. And I get a lot from it. So yeah, I'll pay the $2 a month. And I think a lot of people are starting to sell subscription sites. Just depends, whether I like he's okay, comes on, I watch his videos, and he takes me to there, then he takes me to there, then he takes me to there. You know what I mean? It's like the lizards coming in. Come on, first bit, second bit, third bit. Ah, gotcha. See, I don't know. It's just what I think would work with me. Whereas I'm not going to Amazon. No, don't care what you say. But I have to be brutally honest. I know there are people who will be brutally honest with me, and I wish they would be, because it might come up with a better idea, or at least another approach, because it's not, people not being nice. Yes, that's good. Yeah, see, I buy it. Yeah, that's really helpful. Sometimes it's good. Yeah, it'd be good, but if you did this, or if you changed that, and I mean, that's what marketing people want, because we can't think of everything, and you sort of freeze up like in fear. You're stuck in the one rut, going the same way the whole time. Yeah, but that's so whether or not he takes heed or tells me to fuck off, I don't know. But he's pretty good. I think you see the spirit of it. I'm just we're just trying to help one another out of it. That's the way I see it. Probably help ourselves out in the process. Yeah. Now tell me what's up. What's the matter? There's something wrong. I can sense it. Yeah, now you got your mind on something. You're worried about something, and I don't think it's your animation, although it could be. You're after box 6, aren't you? You're going well. Going gangbusters. Don't worry about me talking to Nips and all them. There'll be only a couple of comments. It's not exactly a whole world. Not nearly what I sort of devote to you. But it's an experiment. I'd just like to see. Oops, are we cracking up here? Probably. I'd just like to see. I like to try different things. I'm not going back to the room. Waste of time. I just can't stand the narc jards. I call them jabs. Oh, it's just like poison being jabbed into you. It's awful. Because you don't expect it. It comes out of left field, and it's just the same as happened with my breakdown. It's just they come at you they get you when you're not expecting it, and they'll come at you any which way. Best just stay away from them. I find that's what they say it on site, and I've told you this before. So for me, and I just stayed right away from them. Have nothing to do with them. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth. It actually hurts. It's just a mental jab. And it's like squirting poison into you. Just like cockroaches. Savage cockroaches. Awful. So yeah, that's why I've got to try and find. Maybe I need a bit more than you, just you, but I don't know how much more, and I don't know on what basis. And so the way I'm looking at it, that chat sites like Viber and Skype and what have you, they have these emoticons that you can, well, put a smiley face or do this, or and on Facebook they have things that the Facebook people actually come up with all these jokes and funnies so that people can swap and share them. Yeah, because they know that people in themselves aren't very good at entertaining one another, so they give them props. And that's the whole idea. They then they can. It's like they came up with it, but they didn't. Yeah, but I'm taking that idea because really chat, unless it's a bit entertaining, it just becomes boring, and not worth doing. So and in real chat's worse. Oh God, the food bank was the group they were over at the table. I thought, I'm not even going to go there. I couldn't. I just well, you know what I'm like. I'm chatting to the Money GPS, the guy that does a video on the Money GPS in America. I talk to you in Romania. I'm talking to these people in Indonesia. What am I going to do talking to a whole bunch of old biddies here in Australia about God knows what? I mean, some of them are even younger than me, but I just look at them as old biddies. They're just, I don't know. It's just so old-fashioned. They get upset, and all used to. I couldn't give a shit after the way I've been treated. I don't know anybody here or anything. I don't reckon. Yeah, and then they all make light of it. They go, oh, well, fuck off. Yeah, but anyway, I've got the pics. I've not much more to do now. We're edging closer to it. Edge that cliff. And you're going to have to get yourself in tip-top condition to catch me when I fall. Oh, fuck. How embarrassing, Yeah, it's right, Bob, I got you. Oh, my God, he's coming at me from 1,000 feet up. Oh, just step aside. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Bob. I like you, but I didn't like you that much. Splat. Yeah. Look, what I've got to try and keep saying is it doesn't really matter whether it succeeds or fails. You have to learn something from your failures. I'm sick of learning. Maybe you can learn something from my failure. I don't want to learn anything anymore. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. Yeah, but it's yeah. No, I think if so long as we wouldn't be having this laugh with accounting or your animation. There'd be just nothing funny about it at all. Mind you, don't you crack jokes about it. Only I can crack jokes about it. I'm the one that fucking did it. I'm the one that's going to fuck it up. Okay. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. I don't know what it is. Is it the embarrassment? I'm just because and once it fails, it's just like, oh, okay. You should have seen how I felt when I got out of the business. I was just fuck. I've just gone through all that, years of it, and just bang, stop, just like that, nothing. And it succeeded. It was working. I had to walk away from it. It's just like, yeah. So I told one of my job members, I said, okay, I'll have to get the plan A. And she said, what's that? And I explained it. And I sent her an email, and you can almost hear the gasp. It was like, oh God, how are you going to do that? So fuck if I know. Yeah. But this is what it's like, Bob. We just get the shit kicked out of us. And I suppose that's why we get the shit kicked out of us. For some reason, fuck if I know. 2 zeros make infinity. Just remember that. Together we're infinity. Or 00. Yeah. I know you don't like hearing that. Yeah. Oh, you got a bit upset this morning when I explained, VI people. Yeah, it's sort of like, you're more like my children would treat, my children should treat me. But whereas other people are more sort of standoffish and that sort of thing, not so, you guys just sort of know, it's just, I don't know, maybe because I've known you for a long time and known you from a younger age, but yeah, it's aggressive. I mean, not aggressive like, not nasty, not abusive. No, I mean, maybe aggressive was the wrong word, but no, it's sort of like, yeah, we just come, I'm moving back into your life, move over. Whereas anybody else would, they wouldn't do that. You don't give a shit. you know, Raf doesn't give a shit either. You know, she'll message me one day and say, I'm moving back into your life. I might just say, fuck off for a change. But that's what she does, you know, like, you know, you've got no say in it, I'm moving in. It's just the same as you more or less just said, oh, you're sort of tentative for the first, you know, maybe 10, 15 seconds, and then you're in. That's what I meant. That's not abusive. No, I don't know, I couldn't think of another word to describe it. But that probably actually describes it pretty well, but you took it the wrong way. I didn't mean it in a negative way. It's just, yeah, you're quite aggressive. Yeah, you feel you have a right to. Pretty much anybody in VI would feel they have the right. They wouldn't be standoffish with me. Most, I think, would just, yeah, they'd move in. Yeah, but that's what I meant. Oh, he goes, here he goes again. Ah, it's an awful voice. His talking voice is terrible. It's, you know, it's not mellow or anything like that. It's really, sounds like the average Australian. Maybe that's where he learnt it. Magpies have a beautiful warble. You know, they just sing to one another. It's gorgeous. They're fucking parrots. He whistles for the night time. It's all strange. It's like his brain's, you know, yeah. All the springs have come out. Yeah. Anyway, what are we up to? 16 minutes. Yeah, I better do these clues, I suppose. And I might do a little bit more. I might. Oh god. I get cold shivers when I thought of launching. Ugh. I mean, it's just the building is fun. The thought of launching is just, it's just dreadful. Scary. I like you're building a ship. It's no different. Oh God. Now, and there's every chance, I suppose, when they build these things, the thing could break in half as it comes off the slipway. Oh shit! Imagine that. Oh God, look at, or it just falls over, or just goes straight into the water. Oh God, what have we done? You know, I'm sure they take all sorts of steps, but you know, but I mean, I'm not a shipbuilder. You know what I mean? I'm doing a rough job. I'm back at where they were first launching ships. Yeah, but it's like that launch time. I guess once it gets on the water, it's floating. Oh fuck. Whew. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, but it's still up on the slips at the moment. You know, crack the champagne, and the whole boat shatters. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, just pure nerves about the launch, which could only be days away. Maybe only days away. Yeah, yeah. When we were both expecting to be launching something next year, and here we are in September, launching something different. Didn't even think about it. Anyway, I better go and do this. Yeah, let me know what's up if there is something up, or if you can put your finger on it. You did seem a bit down. I'll talk to you. Bye.